Hello everyone, I am Red Rabbit, and welcome to Civilization 5, and I'm going to attempt a Roman Legion rush. So you guys will get to see some Domination style military play. Okay, so for my setup, I'm going to turn off Raging Barbarians. I usually leave them on. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave them on. I like them. I like to have Raging Barbarians when I play on. When I play Domination games because it makes the honor tree much more valuable. Let's see. Anything else I want? I have random settings for all of this. It would be nice to make sure I had iron, because if I don't have iron, this is just not going to happen. But let's do it, I think. You know what would be awesome is if I got like Shaka next to me and I could kill him with my Legion Rush. That would make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Although if I got Shaka next to me, I'd probably get destroyed trying to do my Legion Rush. Interesting. This is a very interesting start. So, salt is the OP resource, but tundra is not the OP tile. So, I don't quite know what I want to do with that. Let's check out what's around here. Okay. I might want to stay on this hill. So this hill honestly looks better because we're closer to the dyes and not surrounded by as much tundra. I don't know, I could settle in place actually. Normally I would not want to settle here because it's not on a hill, but I do have the salt. I have double salt and stone in my 6, and I have 2 hills which I could work. So I think I am going to settle in place. And I hope that this is not a terrible, terrible mistake. Okay. So we are working the right tile. I want to set production focus right off. And I'm going to open with at least 1 scout. And it's going to be mining. So I'm gonna do this right here. Mining, bronze working, iron working. And then we're gonna go kill someone, I hope. At least the good thing about being down here at the bottom of the map is that I know I have no one behind me. So that'll be nice. Okay, so mining. Let's do this. I'm excited already. Alright. Let's check out our terrain. Oh, we have mountains. So we have like a very defensible city location by the looks of it. Okay, good. So I have some flat terrain. Oh, even more salt. Of course it's on a desert. Why must my salt be on tiles I don't really want to work? Oh, and we have Mount Sinai right here. Okay. Just so you know, for the series, I will, if something stupid happens, like I get a ruin and I save 1 turn on attack, I will reload that. So don't be surprised. Barbarian encampments discovered. Okay, I hope I have someone close. I am on epic game pace, so if they're not close, I mean, I have time to walk my rush over to them. But still. Now one thing I'm not sure about is whether I want to go liberty or honor. So the liberty tree makes a lot of sense because if you go liberty, citizenship, or well, I think it's so. I think it's 3 policies is what you have time for before you'll find iron. So we'll get the timing right on that if I decide to go liberty, which is possible. It looks like I have space. Okay, they might be our target. It's a little bit far though. It'd be nice if they would settle toward me, and vice versa. Let's see. I'm going to swing my warrior this way, back toward myself, so I'm going to send my scout this direction. Yeah. Oh, there's another place. Okay, so I actually do need to scout this area. I'm gonna skip the second scout. I could build another warrior now. I would really like to see this worker move somewhere that I can grab it. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. So the second scout is important because you can often pay for the scouts by finding ruins. So I don't know if I want to skip it. But I could build a warrior instead. Although they are more expensive. Also, the scouts are really good for snagging workers. So I don't know what to do there. I also need the monument. I think I'm gonna go monument. Yeah, sure, because I actually want her to settle toward me. This looks like a really good city. Running away from me, are you? Playing hard to get with that worker. Oh man. This is such a good city. Right here. It would be amazing. The question, of course, is where's the iron? I probably have ruins right here too. I would be willing to bet on that. Okay, so this worker's coming my way. Let's go here. Oh, she moved it. Alright, let's adjust my tiles. Yep. Okay. I think she might know that I'm trying to steal that worker. Or have a sneaking suspicion. Okay. Of course, I have nothing at home to stop this guy from walking all over my tiles. Okay, next. It's going to be bronze working. Please let there be iron. If there's not iron, we're completely SOL on this rush. Okay, I hope I get that ruin. How awesome would it be if I picked up bronze working on a ruin? I don't know if that can happen. I've never rushed like this, so I don't know if that is a thing that is possible. This looks really good too. I'm actually like a little concerned about this start because I only have one sort of close ally, or sort of close person, and she also has an early unique unit. So let's see, what are we going to... oh, here we go. Oh, the Mongols. That's very nice to know. They are also another potential target. Although no one ever likes the Mongols, so it might honestly be better to... sad days, I can't quite beat them to that. But I think I'll get this one. Okay, so now I'm going to skip the second scout, and I'm going to scout this terrain with a warrior instead. This warrior I'm going to send to this ruin, and then I'm going to bring him home. Yep, as expected. Let's just keep moving. Okay. I must have a very new world. This is probably 3,000-year-old world, and I'm guessing that based on the hilliness of the terrain, which might also be bad for my warrior rush. For faith, that's nice, although honestly I'm not going to really be using it. I might buy a worker here. I guess I'm a little ways. Or I could even save for a settler. Although I guess really I should save my money for upgrades, especially if I'm not going to go honor. Which, I don't know, I'm torn. I'm very torn. I feel like you should go honor when you're doing... well, now's the moment. I'm at least gonna open the honor opening, I think, because I have this barbarian encampment to farm, and this one up here possibly, depending on whether or not these guys farm it. So the honor will let me will give me culture, probably faster than liberty, maybe. It's a good question, actually. I'm gonna do it. Okay. I'm going to trample on Panama City's terrain. They have already been met. I should have scouted this area better, but oh well. Yes, I'll sell you my embassy. He's gonna have a field day killing city-states. There's a border, I think. I think that's a border and not just a river. But not a lot I can do about it. Okay. This may be a very bad map to play domination style on, but we will see anyway. Okay, it looks like we got Germany here. This is like warmongering. Warmongers everywhere. Hello, Germany. Let's go this way and avoid getting shot. And next turn. Okay. So many city-states. Ooh, I hope I can kill this warrior. I did open honor, right? Yeah, I did. So I want that kill. Okay, so it's time to rush our warriors. Don't kill him. He is my kill. Boom. 8 culture. Alright. There we go. Let's sit on my tile, because I would prefer to not have him stand on it. Holy cow. This is like, if we had picked only warmonger civs, we could honestly not have done better than this. Man, I'm kind of tempted to pick off this warrior. Okay. Ooh. Run. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, there's a lot more territory. I assumed that there was a coast right here, but I made a very poor assumption. Okay, so we're one turn away. Yes, I'm going to accept your embassy. Let us find the iron. Okay, so we got our three pop. We're gonna move it here. And I'm gonna cover it with my warrior. Germany is accumulating his army. Where is this going? Ooh, there's more good stuff. So there's a city-state right here. Ironworking it is. This is a long time though. It's kind of, I'm nervous about how long this is going to take. 50 turns. But that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. And there's a really, okay, so this is city number 2 basically, is what's going to happen. I really need a worker. Maybe I'll steal one from the city-state right here. I would much prefer to steal them directly from these guys, but that's not really going to be practical at the moment. Religious city-state. And another natural wonder. Okay. This is actually a phenomenal city. Like, I could not really have asked for anything better for a second city, honestly. And there's a really good third city right here. I need to defend this location, though. If he plops on it, that would be bad. Okay. Let's do it. I'm really in need of the worker. Okay, what do we want to do with this warrior? Do we want to kill... Ooh, there's a ruin. Excellent. Let's keep exploring. What do I want to do? Do I want to open Liberty? I'm going to say no. I think I'm going to go down the honor tree. And what do we want? I think we want open terrain, even though we're going to be attacking a hill city here. And I'm going to pick open terrain for right now. You know, it would be great is if I could get... Oh, you stay the hell away from my ruin. Excellent. That is some free culture. Okay. I'm not going to make peace because I should be able to get more workers out of this city-state as they produce more. And even if, like, regardless of what happens, I can... Oh man, this really stinks. Let's bring down my warrior and fortify. And you... I'm going to insta-heal. This is a scout after all. Scouts are for scouting. Yep. So it should be... I might need to run this guy. Let's keep it going. And we want the salt first. There's no reason to risk this guy's life, so I'm just gonna move him up. Okay, and let's keep the warriors coming. This is a hostile area. Okay, line it up. Okay, and we'll move up here. And I'm going to move this guy in to heal up. Yeah, we'll take your embassy. Okay. 30 faith. Is that enough for a pantheon? Yes, it is. So I might actually get a religion in this game because I have tons of salt, which means I'm actually entirely capable of getting, as long as I get the Earth Mother Pantheon, I'm very likely to get a religion, especially if I get this city. And actually, I need to do something to make sure that I get that city. So I'm not just going to farm barbs back here. I'm going to send these 3 warriors north. And I'm going to use them as a blocking force. So, yep, Earth Mother. And so that might change what I work here. Maybe I should work this tile instead. Especially, I mean, so we have 3 warmongers that don't normally found a religion. Edinburgh always founds a religion, but I'm going to kill them. So it's not going to spread very far. So I might be able to be religiously dominant in this game, at least right here. Okay, you're healed enough. As I said, I'm not going to stick around here. I'm going to go defend this location and make sure that it doesn't get settled. And let's get at least some drill guys, especially since I know I'm going to be attacking up a hill. Okay. The other thing I want to do is I want to keep an eye on this hill if I can. So maybe I'll send this warrior here to see if I can pick up the next worker. Yeah, let's be friends. So did he get a mine up here? No, so this mine is incomplete. And as long as the borders stay as they are, which they will because Kathmandu is not going to pick up these desert tiles, I don't think, when it could pick up grasslands. So I'm going to sit here, and when a worker comes out, I will snag it, which is why you shouldn't make peace immediately after dowing a city-state. Okay. I'd also really like to snag snag this. She already doesn't like it, which, you know, whatever, I don't mind. That might be another worker that we could steal. I'm curious where her army is. It's not here. That 14 strength city, though, really might be able to KO one of my warriors. So let's move back a little. Okay. Let's see who we got here. Austria. So we have 1 non-warmonger so far. How are we doing here? Okay. Okay. What do we want next? Maybe we'll just keep them coming. I could grab a worker too, or a scout to scout to my this side, east. But now let's just pump out the warriors. Okay, so this warrior I want to keep at home. Yes, I'll give you my embassy. Let's see, hopefully he's gonna fix this cow next. Okay, there's my first salt done. This is why salt's OP. You get the extra food and the extra hammer. So those tiles just become so good. Even on this tundra, they're going to be good tiles. Okay. I wish I was better at estimating the damage this city is going to do to my warrior. I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to get killed if I go in there. So I'm not going to go in there right now. I can always go in later and pillage this tile, and then they'll bring a worker back to fix it. Okay. I am going to have to run with this warrior. I really need probably a second warrior to deal with this axe thrower. Okay, so unfortunately, they do have their own Pictish warriors. Let's see where those are. I don't think those are ironworking units. I really hope they're not ironworking units. Okay, so these are a spearman replacement. And they have 11 combat strength, so they are going to be kind of a pain in the butt, but compared to my legions, um, 17, they're still not going to stand up. But I have to get the iron. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. If he sends a settler, it means war right then. And I actually don't have enough units right up here at the moment to prevent him from moving potentially. Very nice to meet you. So I still might be, this coast might be right here. Like, I'm not sure there's anyone to the east. I've only not met one player, and they should be sending a scout our way if they're there. It would be amusing if Dublin attacked me before I attacked them. I'm just going to sit here. In fact, I'm going to fortify here. And you are going to sit, and you're going to sit, and you're going to sit. Yep. So Maria is starting to wonder spam it up. Okay. Let's sit for a turn. Maybe we can give the finishing shot on that camp. That would be nice. Of course, he's got too many units right here for me to do anything, unfortunately. Let's fortify. And you, I'm going to give a flatlands bonus to. And let's adopt military caste, which means that if we move in here, we'll get a bonus happiness. You know what I need to be doing is selling my resources. Oh good, you can actually afford my resource. And okay, that is excellent. Maybe I should just buy my settler, honestly. It does mean not money for upgrades in 23 turns, though. So I don't think I want to do that, actually. So he has moved his units back, or she, Boudicca. I need to keep an eye on that. But let's scout the territory down here with my next warrior. And let's go with another one. How many? I wish I could see the unit count, because I don't want to go over my max units and then get a 10% production penalty. You know what? I'm not growing anymore, really. Well, 21 turns. I think maybe it's time to pop my settler. I have popped 4. So let's change to a settler. 15 turns is a really long time still for that settler, but such is life, I guess. And you're gonna stay there. And so he's off working on this barbarian encampment. I keep saying he, but Boudicca is definitely a she. And I'm going to sit here for a minute. God, I really want I want this worker. This might be the time right now. Because well, there could be another warrior here, in which case I could take 3 shots. But okay, so I'm gonna move here, and that's going to likely split the damage, and then I'm going to Dow. And if I can, I'm gonna fortify there. And you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move over here and maybe pillage that tile. Come to me, my friend, the spearman. Okay. Yep. So that actually worked out very well. I do need to get out of here, though. Ooh, and I can get the double flatland promotion. And run. And finish my mine. So that's another production. It would be better to be doing this a little later, but this needs to be done in time for my sword rush. Come on, Kathmandu, produce another worker. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't really have been friends with them. Let's trade luxuries. Japan will probably... Oh, I really need to stop putting my scouts on fortify. God, that happens to me all the time. And it's totally, like, pointlessly my fault. Okay. No, that's not good. Thankfully, they won't take my workers the way I'll take theirs. Okay, and the worker needs to come back. And the warriors need to sit here. Where does it show you your unit cap, I wonder? If anyone can tell me that, I would appreciate it. I have totally forgotten. Anyway, I think that this has gone for a while, so I'm going to call this an episode. and I'll see you guys in the next one. So have a good evening.